This week,
I will be mostly fixing last week's problem. So, yeah, in the end, last week didn't go so well. But as with all these projects, the only way to permanently fail is to permanently stop. So this week, it's back to the literal grindstone as we continue to fix problems with the wings. The first job, other than of course fixing the gaping hole at the front of the wing, is to identify other areas that need attention. Once this is done, it's back out with the angle grinder and the orbital sander to start to smooth things out. With progress made in that area, I could then start to turn my attention to the problem at the front. In order to make the necessary fix, I first had to understand precisely where the problem was. So, is it that my modified wing was too low, or is it in fact that the bonnet is too high? In order to accurately measure the bodywork, it was time to break out my new toy. Yes, it's a laser level. This projects a horizontal or vertical laser beam across the car so I can check to see if things are the same on both sides. And what this shows is that my bonnet is correct and it's the wing that is low. To be honest, this is no great surprise really, as I did spend a lot of time making those bonnets originally. I think the problem had occurred because I taped over the side of the wing to stop the fiberglass sticking to it, but hadn't been careful enough when I was applying the fiberglass to check that I was actually following the shape of the wing. So the solution was to make various different cuts into the fiberglass, wedge them into shape, and then fiberglass it all back together again. Alright, that's not bad. So then I just repeated the process on the lower part of the wing. Actually, I appreciate that probably looks terrible, but it was much smoother than it seemed. So, with the top surface of the wing modified, we could then turn our attention to the underneath. And if you've watched any of the previous videos in this series, you know what we do now. That looks okay. The next job is to trim up the inside edge of the wing, and then we can put it back on the car.
nice.
So with the basic shape now correct, I could return to the process of smoothing, filling, repeating, smoothing, filling, repeating, smoothing, filling, repeating. repeating, filling, smoothing, repeating, filling, smoothing, repeating, filling, smoothing, repeating.